I mean, right away, I would say within the first 3 months, we were bringing in consistent revenue. And that was one of my biggest problems before Chris was I was bringing in money, but not consistently. And that was one of the things I said to him, I need to figure out how to bring in consistent revenue. And he absolutely delivered on that. We launched this Profit Mastermind, and before that, a free challenge that we did to get into it. And we hit over 50,000 for our launch. So that was really exciting. He really did kind of speed things up for me.
Within 2 months of working with Chris, I've generated over $19,000 in revenue. So that's just kind of crazy, absolutely crazy for me to think that I can generate that much revenue working from home. I can go down the beach during the day anytime I want.
Thanks. And since working with Chris over the last 4 months, sorry, not 4 months, over the last 3 weeks, actually, not 4 weeks, over the last 3 weeks, I've brought in an additional just shy of like literally $19,500, so just shy of $20,000. And the terrific thing is the amount that's in the pipeline for next month also. So thank you.
Client for months on end just for a small contract, and in 2.5 weeks we were able to do multiple times of earning. The single greatest learning is focusing on the one thing, because Chris always talks about being focused on the one thing, and for me it's always we've had the experience of trying to do so many things but not being great at a lot of things. So I realized that I have a hidden genius where I need to focus on, which will give me the most productivity, the most revenue, the most value in my business. And that was really the most important thing that I learned from Chris, because everything else I need to disregard, I need to eliminate, I need to automate, or I need to delegate. And this was really the biggest learning from Chris, because otherwise I would never get to that.
We have all come together to make a big difference in this world. We've come together in this movie to create something that's actually going to make a shift.
And without this team, I wouldn't be able to actually create something as amazing as I have, which has been the Ultimate Man Summit, where I've been able to get amazing people on, such as Dr. John Gray, Dr. DeMartini, Commando Steve, Preston Smiles, Craig Wilson, you name it. These are amazing men in here. But not only that, if I couldn't get the team that Chris put behind me, if I couldn't get Chris on it, I wouldn't be able to put on something so amazing, so beautiful, and actually made a huge impact to so many guys' lives that it just blows my mind how much, having Chris endpoint.
My greatest result with Chris was my company generated more than $250,000 within 3 months. It's really hard to put down into words what we felt, but the first thing we did was we booked a 2-week flight to Bali, and we took a whole team there. We enjoyed life, and we were able to give the gift of the lifestyle that I just talked about to our team, and really understand what it means to live freely.
When I first met Chris, he's very professional, and he's very good at what he does, and very concise, and he has this crazy ability to almost annoying, to know exactly what you need to do in the moment. And he's got this awesome cheekiness about him, where he has a confidence in what he does because he's just so good at it. And so sometimes you almost just like hate the fact that he's so good at what he does. But he, behind all that, behind his amazingness, his excellent presentation skills, behind his amazing knowledge and experience and all of that, he is just a guy with the biggest heart, and he's the most genuine guy out there, and he really, more than anything, just wants people to succeed. He just wants people to have the life he has. He just wants people to live their dreams.
To find somebody who is really humble, exceptionally good at what they do, and still really come from the heart is really unheard of. In the speaker world, and I hate to say this, but a lot of them are very ego-driven, but with Chris it's never been like that.